Alright, hopefully we're all announced.
It should.
All that other good stuff that tends to happen.
I really hope so. Sorry.
We have now seen pretty much all these cutscenes.
Yeah, yep. Alright, we're gonna beat the final boss today.
Yes. There's still more to do afterwards, but we do not get our final Crystarium until...
Until we beat him, but I'm gonna turn him into mulch.
You're gonna destroy him, yes. It's gonna be very funny.
But first up, tort.
What is the start of the day?
Tort.
Start your day with some turtle soup.
Tort. Alright, so yeah, I promised another turtle murder at the start of the stream, and I'm going to come through. We are going to murder a turtle first up.
Much more important than saving Cocoon or whatever.
Oh, absolutely. Who cares? And, yeah, after that, well, we still got, like, half of the side missions to do.
Yep.
We'll be in a pretty good place to start chomping away at that with the CP I've saved up for the final Crystarium levels.
Yeah, it's like the B and A rank quests essentially are the post-game content in this game.
Yeah, for sure. The A, for sure.
Yes.
Some of the Bs you can do beforehand, but they're a lot easier. Here, we're gonna cook a turtle, and then go help Poe. Yeah, we got a bunch of Bs that we can probably do. I think even a couple of Cs left, and the Fault Warrens to clean up. We will go to the Fault Warrens, finally. Actually go ahead and do that. I will have to do some, I will have to do some grinding for a lot of this, but I will try to do a lot of that off stream. It will be a lot of killing turtles, a lot of killing wolves.
You will certainly know what it is she's doing off
Yes,
stream.
you will already know my plan. But the growth egg definitely helps you get a real leg up on the post game if you use it through chapter 12. Like, we have maxed out everyone's main roles of Crystarium 9, and we've even made headway into some sub-roles for everyone.
Yup.
Which are very useful for, say, killing a tort. Let's kill a tort!
Yay.
And I'll just retweet us all.
And then we ball.
There's a tweet. Post. Flood everyone's timeline with us playing FF13. Alright. Well, I did get us ready to kill Tort, so we can just get right to it. This does mean we'll have to walk back to the final boss, but that's okay. So just get used to this message. We're gonna see this message every time we load up the game from now on.
The cavalry soldiers set on overthrowing the Foul Sea, and then just every time.
Yep.
It remains for the entire post-game, too.
Yep.
Even after you beat it, you're just plopped right in front of the final boss with this exact message.
Yeah, this is not a game that can kind of start you after the final boss.
We shall see that.
Alright, we are set. We have paradigms, hopefully the correct ones. We shall see. Really, these 4. I think. And we're all set on our equipment, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Alright, let's see if I can get this turtle dead. Let's do this. Do I remember how to do it? We'll see. It's been like 5 days.
The perfect amount of time to forget how to turt.
To forget how to tort. It's true. Cut his legs off!
It's kind of funny that summons just take out
yeah.
turtles.
All of them do, by the way. It's not like Sages specifically.
Yep.
All summons will
blow up a turtle's legs. Friend.
About time you showed up.
Will we ever land in peril?
You know the answer to that.
The answer is no. Not getting that luck. And peril is like the one I need to land. Oh lord. Alright.
Hey.
There we go. Chat and Deep Patel are kind of just gravy, but
Also a bit easier to get on.
yep. All right.
You are prepared to menu.
Yep.
Now it is time
Fuck him up.
to start slamming. Let me see that stagger gauge.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, Saz's ability is pretty fucking good.
Yep. Yep. Hopefully I have stacked enough strength on. Looking good, looking good.
Looking good.
Looking good. Alright, goodbye, Tort. Goodbye.
Yay.
Are we getting anything?
No. Tragic.
What a shame, but bye, Tort. Need to kill a bunch of Torts.
A whole lot of them.
Yeah, a whole lot for their innards. All right, Tort
But
murder.
we will be getting better and better at that.
Yes. So we got another 80,000 CP for everyone. No ingot or trapezohedrons, but such is life. All right. Let me set up the actual murder team for the final boss. Here we go.
It's pulse time.
Yeah, I should figure out exactly what I want here. Consolidation, yep, absolutely. Definitely very good on the final boss. Okay, this way around. I don't want to bother with Relentless Assault, because it's only a one-person one, it's nowhere near as, Healing one is definitely the one where it's like, do I want Ravager Commando or 2 Commandos? It's definitely an interesting one. Commando healing is really good for when it's staggered.
Right.
Because of course that I do more damage. Ravager Commando Medic is better for when I haven't staggered yet.
Yep.
So I guess Tireless Charge is probably the way
Pretty
to go.
reasonable.
And then I probably want Smart Bomb. It's like, do I even just start with Decimation? And that's interesting. Potentially, probably, maybe. Hard to say. I can't remember exactly how weak the boss is to,
Saboting.
yeah.
That's a good question.
Been a bit.
Yep.
So, Alright, time to swap equipment. There's me sprint shoes.
Where's my fast boy shoes?
I do love my fast boy shoes. Yeah, she's pretty set.
Mm-hmm. That's one weird glyph.
Alright, I do have a cherubs. I do want a cherubs. There's a cherub's crown. I probably want to buy another one and put it on Saz here. Probably in favor of the sprint shoes.
Makes sense.
Just fast tasting myself. Yeah, the final boss can death you. A little annoying. We shouldn't ever see it, but there's always a chance. I'm not...
Good to be prepared. Who even has it? There it is. And cheap, too.
Oh yeah, a lot of like stuff isn't really expensive. It really is just that the game gives you enough throughout all of it that like a lot of the time you don't really need to buy. How many accessories do we have without having like bought very many of them? We bought like a couple of general's belts. That cherub's crown. I think that's it. And this is like how many accessories we have. A lot of accessories. You don't ever really need to buy them, but they are pretty cheap. Alright, so the thing about this tour is there's no...
Good warp.
Good warp, so I'm probably just gonna have to go over that one.
Time to hoof it.
I mean, better than the other tour you can do. The Eden one.
Yeah, they're kind of in awkward positions.
You have to like run all the way out of Eden.
You have to run back like 4 rooms, and they're pretty long rooms.
They're both next to save points though, which makes them useful for farming.
Yes, when you've decided you're going to move to the area, that's great for that.
Alright, let's go cook a Pope. We're gonna give Bart what for?
And then we'll come back to Pulse, as always.
Behemoth King, please leave me alone.
Because all the fun stuff happens in Pulse.
Yeah, so pretty much all the post-game stuff is here in Pulse. Like all the side quests, all the
We don't exactly have access to much in Cocoon, frankly.
No, we've been through all of Eden. Like the only thing there is the turtle.
Yeah.
Though I have learned if you kill that turtle before you pick up the chest, you can get both chests, which I did not know.
Yeah, the one who fell through the
fell through the glass.
The glass and stole a chest from us.
Alright, so we have to go back to base camp, because base camp has the warp back to the final dungeon.
Yeah, you sort of have to just know where all the warps are.
Yes, yeah. It's fine now. Alright.
There it is.
There you are. Go back to Orphan's Cradle.
The Energy Sword Sunday warp.
Alright. Bart, 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 Bart.
Yes, he has been yelling at us this whole time to come kill us. I think it's time to settle that score.
Looking cool. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Warp to the Narthex. Hey, what better way to celebrate our 17-year anniversary
Then to beat up Bartandalus.
than to beat up Bartandalus?
I like the way you think.
Alright. Nice statue.
I've never not laughed at the chairs.
Yes.
The fucking
I
waiting
know.
sofas.
The waiting room. We're in the waiting
And the
room.
entrance to the demigod that controls all of Cocoon.
Yeah, I know. He just really wants us to relax here, you know?
In the fucking future
they're even
dome.
floating.
Yeah.
Those legs.
Actually, I didn't realize there were windows as well.
Oh, what a lovely view of some clouds.
Of the skybox.
I'm like, can we see any land?
It might be land. It's hard to tell. It's also hard to make the camera actually look.
Yeah, the seats are kind of in the way as well. No, it looks like it's just sky.
Yeah.
Such a...
Yeah, I don't think I ever realized this room had windows.
Oh, you want to look out with the statue ladies?
Like, we are way up, like, in space, basically, or, you know,
Yes.
up in the sky, relative to Eden Hall, where we went in.
Yes. There's some Ethersol if we wanted to, you know, pump up our TP for this fight.
Makes
We don't
sense.
need to. I have to. I don't actually need basically any. I will be using lever scopes. I have 7.
You're set.
I'm set. Alright, here we go.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's kill Bart.
You go full Leroy Jenkins here.
Woo. Kill Bart, kill Bart, kill Bart.
Kill Bart Volume 2. Rearrange paradigms now or forever hold your peace.
I was just checking to make sure I had like medic and stuff on the right person.
Yup.
Go into this fight, realize, fucked up, but...
Ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Ready, kill Bart. Die, Bart, die. That's what you should have said. I'm not talking about that Bart. I'm talking about this Bart. Oh, nice throwing in
Holy
it.
shit, what a chair.
This is it.
Moment of truth, hero.
More sparkles. Is that good?
Little lights. Just like in Abba.
I love this room. It's like, it's so grandiose and rococo, but also has a bunch of wires just
Once free
all
from
over.
its fleshly shroud.
Sarah!
Dreams, meanwhile, shatter in a flash.
Love his stupid throne.
Dodge! No!
Think. Where's the real Sarah?
Hey, listen. It isn't real. It's just foul sea smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, they don't work wonders. They play tricks.
They sure do.
At last, my errant l'Cie. Men fight men. Men battle beasts. Cocoon wars with Pulse. There can be no end to such conflict.
So tall.
But Cocoon's end is imminent and inevitable. Will you not at least slay Orphan and make it quick, as an act of mercy?
Mercy? You mean murder. And Cocoon won't die. We're not here for that. We came for you.
Such willful insolence. Disappointing.
This theme is so fucking good.
Those themes are
Every time it
amazing.
plays in, like, the intro is so good.
Refusing me but condemns another to face your focus tomorrow. If you truly seek salvation, you will obey.
Of course, Bart 3
Bart
Redux.
3, Bart 3. All right. Leave for scoping. Have a look at him once I am, got the buffs going?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so employs non-elemental attacks.
5 million health.
Halves all elemental damage, but he is vulnerable to imperil.
Which means he doesn't have it.
So here we go. Well, it's slow, so it is like I debated Fang or
Also, he casts Ultima. Just for funsies.
That's what consolidation's for. I can't do it, so I have to pop it.
Old man, new tricks.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw. What an awkward time to Ultima.
Yep.
You can really see how stupid his blitz gets with all of the multipliers on.
I don't think I'll get this in one, but I was
No.
really hoping.
You're gonna get really close.
Oh, I
Oh!
Oh!
Thank you, Vanille. Alright, 8-minute target time.
Fuck him up, boys!
Close.
We're not done. We are, of
Oh,
course,
God, no.
nowhere near done. But I'm quite happy with that. That phase was good.
That was good.
Hey, put a lid on it.
Kill him with a fishing rod, I sure did. Go, Vanille.
At last, release.
It's done.
All right.
Don't stand near the glowing pool and celebrate.
Yep. It's a bird.
That fucking bird again.
Goddamn bird again.
A haven, yea. Yet in the
Being.
storm ere we be saved. Too frail a shell and humans should not thrive. Too stout a shell and they will not die. Slaughter and salvation. Two irreconcilable focuses we bore. Yet bound were we in a cocoon prison, impervious to our power. And so we thank you for granting us our longed-for birth.
Die, sleep. Not anymore.
We are the abandoned, born but now to die. Our name is Orphan. By our hand, the world shall know
This is my favorite, like,
It's
fallacy design in the game.
Good. Hi, Orphan. So yes, we killed Bart, but that kind of just merged him with Eden to create Orphan, which we are now going to kill. So outright consolidation first thing. Oh, my bad.
You're fine.
If it cannot break out of its shell, Chip will die without being born. We are the chip, the world is our aim. If we don't crack the world shell, we will die without being born. Smash the world shell for the revolution of the world.
Hell yeah.
And we'll get going.
Yup. But yes, this fight is incredibly mean.
Yes, it starts with that, and he also does that periodically.
Yup.
It never kills you, but it knocks you into critical.
Yes. It wouldn't be a Final Fantasy without a set your party to double-digit health attack.
Love to get that Imperil on.
Oh, there we go.
There's Imperil. There we go.
Rampant time. I do love the way that by this point in the game you can, like, get yourself up into yellow health and decide, yes, this is enough.
New tricks.
Ah, yes, how much health does it have?
Oh, 6.8 million. Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Damn it, it killed her. That's a little unfortunate. That instant deathed her, by the way.
Yes.
That's very, very unfortunate. That was some real bad. That was some bad luck. Yeah, when he's about to come out with stagger, it does that.
Yep.
Well, that was some real bad luck that Vinny will just happen to
Get blasted.
get blasted.
Thank God for Kiraja.
Yep.
Get haste back on her. Ah! Just
That
happened to go
was-
for you there.
That was a little unfortunate.
Yep.
Again, the whole thing was a little unfortunate. She had a little bit of death protection on, but clearly not enough.
Yep, you just rolled bad. And then when you get in there, it's like there is so much that you need to do to get back to...
Yeah, you can also, if you retry the fight straight away, you can actually change your paradigms if you wish. I do like this set, I think.
Yeah,
for
would
this
you want to
fight.
start in consolidation?
You're right, I should start in consolidation.
Then as soon as that goes, you get a quick heal, and then the fight starts proper, like...
But yes, you don't have to redo Bart,
Yes.
which is great. It's really good at that.
Yep.
Yes, I'll throw the lever scope, and yes, we will have...
Puppet Master shows its face.
I like how the lever scope was following them in that animation.
You can see that didn't do anywhere near as much damage.
Help her out a little bit.
Yep.
A very little bit.
A tiny little bit, yes. you just get a little unlucky in this fight.
Yeah. Yeah, you sort of just have to accept that.
Yeah.
Anything with instant death, it's always a risk.
Yep. Like, that's why I have instant death protection on everybody, but you can't, like...
Guarantee. You can't make it 100.
I wonder if I should... If I die again, I might change this to 2 Saboteurs and a Ravager.
Right. Just he is quite resistant to these. Requiem me, you asshole.
I really need to lay, like, Imperil and Deep Attack on him.
And he is just, it is not taken.
It's not happening. He shall Deep Attack. Can we get Imperil?
Yeah, oh, got both actually. Yeah, those smacks do a lot of damage too.
Old man, new tricks.
You can do it!
I appreciate it.
Yeah, this fight is... Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just what this guy does.
Mm-hmm.
And ruins his chain gauge.
Yep. As they always do. This deal has so much health to heal here.
Ah, this is an attack we haven't seen yet.
Yes.
Get in my sights.
Alright, well, for haste.
Youch.
Yep. We're going a little badly. Alright,
Oh, oh.
Alright, round 1.
Nicely done.
Alright, big dick. Wow, this has like a whole column in here. But yes, Progenitorial Wrath can instant kill a party member.
Yep.
And I just got really unlucky with it.
Yes. And then that just does so much.
They're still not done.
Oh no. Extremely big sword energy. Yeah, I think that poison probably put in work
That
there.
poison work, yeah, put in a little work. But I really needed the Imperil
Yes,
for the
so that
Empire.
we could put in work.
Yeah.
Pause to consider our reason for making the sea of men.
I have.
The sea are crafted for a single purpose and granted finite power to that end. With men, it is not
Yes,
so.
every character has an ultimate skill.
Yep.
Men dream, aspire, and through indomitable force of will achieve the impossible. Your power is beyond measure.
Free will, baby.
We take the sea, that we might wield such strength. Through you, we obtained freedom from our bondage.
Poison is a great way to deal with orphans.
Focus alone remains. Defy it, and all will flee from naught. Cocoon's sacrifice, and that of Grandpa's as well.
Neil!
Yet, if we but summon the Maker, we will be granted the chance to begin again. All our sins absolved, and the world born anew. Submit the sea, become Ragnarok. Lead us into the light.
Let her go!
We have no need of flawed the sea.
Orphan! I'll do it. I'll destroy you.
Ragnarok. The will to guide a world unto oblivion. Can you bear the sin of our salvation?
You heard me. I said I'll do it!
You can't! I'll be fine. And you can't forget our promise. We promised to save Cocoon. We promised!
I made another promise too. To protect my family.
Fang?
Sometimes. You gotta choose! Back off!
What did you do? This ain't the time to be losing it, lady!
You too, huh? What do you gain from hurting Vanille? We're in this together. This is my focus. No one's gonna stop me.
I win, everyone. Orphan seeing the popcorn. Like, yes.
Oh, yes.
I love this shit.
Everything I do. Why? Is this what you meant to happen? All of them.
See? He's having a ball.
After all we went through.
Guess I deserve it. After what I did. Are they my sin to bear for choosing salvation?
Please, stop. Stop it!
Such a turd. Oh, fine. Oh, it's looking nice now.
Salvation is born of sacrifice, miracles of misery. From shattered shards, a new crystal legend will arise. Yes. Let anger be your strength. Despair. Despair and save us all. Lo, the day of wrath is come.
Fucking kill me.
Hero can kill this. Punch him! Punch him again! Yeah!
Anger didn't drive us. We just had things worth fighting for.
Yet again. How many times must you fail?
His teeth are so disgusting.
Let me go.
We take the form of Ragnarok. Deliver us that which we have too long been denied.
Quit.
What do you want?
Been telling you this whole time.
It really has.
Steep yourself in hatred. Let it infuse your soul with the strength it craves. Your awakening demands an offering of pain.
Vanille. Run.
No! I swore I wouldn't run away anymore. I'd rather fight and lose than give up without even trying. Bang!
Yeah! Woo!
Miracles out of misery. You've got to be kidding me.
Snow's,
Yeah, Fang. Hope
brand
you
is
don't
all
have to
white
swallow
now.
that rock.
Sure. We've all had better weeks.
We're alive!
But you can't be. Could be more Fal'Cie smoke and mirrors.
Fang, I'm sorry.
We made you go it alone.
Second time now, isn't it?
But where were you?
Somewhere cold and dark. Just thinking about everything that happened up until now. And then it was like...
It was like I had a glimpse of the future. Everyone was smiling and laughing. Even Sarah. Even Light.
Hey!
Focus or something. Thinking didn't really make sense, of course. I mean, knowing we were worm bait and all, but as luck would have it, next thing I know, I feel somebody pushing me right along.
Hey, baby!
You were there too, Fang. Same side. All of us. Together to the end.
Quite morbid that those little bits of crystals are people's souls.
Yeah.
just to, like, rain on this parade.
Listen, you're not alone anymore. We have a new family now. We stick together, you hear me?
Yes, I promise. We promised, didn't we?
Sure did.
Excuse me.
Hey, I'm still here.
Got a little bit exploded.
I've been yelling this entire time. Why is nobody listening to me?
The brand of a lassie. The symbol of the focus we all faced. The mark of the fate we all shared. Proof of the promise we all made.
The heroes never die. Come on. We've got a world to save.
If we have the power to destroy Cocoon, then we have the power to save it. You say you want your day of wrath, do ya? Well, it's coming right up.
Time we gave the people what they really want.
We can do it. I know we can. We made it this far.
Right.
Let's make a real miracle happen.
Lady Luck sure ain't on his side.
Alright, here we go.
One last fight.
I'll do a little bit.
No, we overreach you.
Is that so?
You don't believe in anything. You gave up on life before you were even born. Sat poisoning Cocoon from the inside, waiting for someone to come and destroy you. Sure, you think the end of the world is salvation. All you care about is death's release. So take it, and leave the rest of us alone. We don't think like that. When we think there's no hope left, we keep looking until we find some.
Here's one.
There's a hope.
Maybe Cocoon is past saving, but it's our home, and we'll protect it or die trying. We live to make the impossible possible. That is our focus.
Baby! I'm gonna have to switch right away and then I'll leave her scope.
Yep.
On there, so that when you won't start doing that.
So hey, he dooms you. Just for funsies.
Yeah, real fucker. Just takes no damage until staggered. So it might go away because of the immunity. Nope, didn't, but he did unhaste Fang, the fucking jerk.
Yes, he does cast slow, which can be a bit of a shit.
Alright, he's trying to get like Imperil on him. He shall.
There's the Imperil.
This is kind of like an Idolan fight.
In the sense that you're on a time limit and you kind of just gotta know what to do to him.
Over the years, a little harder to hit with Blitz, actually.
But honestly, phase 1 is really the The true boss fight.
Nice. I would have gotten a trophy for that if I hadn't already gotten the trophy for 5-starring the final boss.
Yep.
And it is the final phase, and it's actually quite tough. His target time is quite low.
Quite low, as you can see. Because again, the real final boss is actually the
Although this guy is still, like...
Bart Eden.
The time limit can be
Yes.
quite tight on him. But, Crystal expanded.
And there you go.
That's it, we're done.
We beat Final Fantasy 13. Still a few problems to solve, though.
If you can beat the first part of Warping, you can beat the second part. 5-starring him is the trickier part than just beating him, honestly.
We're here to stop him. We've come to
You
save
can
the
come back
world,
and
right?
5-star him at any time. You don't have to do it the first time, by the way. You can refight the final boss anytime you want in this game. The guy thinks you should be able to kill him during the 3rd stagger period.
Ooh, that's ambitious.
And the first part should fall within 8 minutes. I think I did it in 3.5.
Sounds about right.
Never start slow, just go fast is my motto. Torts! Is this good?
Stay together!
Hey, grab my hand.
Okay.
Fang! Vanille!
Everyone's turning to Crystal.
Vanille?
Wishes can come true. But not if you just wait for miracles. Ready. Miracles are things we make for ourselves. Here and now.
Just disintegrated those turtles.
We need them.
That's a lot of arms. world saved.
Yay.
Wake up.
Awake in the morning, tired of sleeping. Get in the shower and make my bed alone. I put on my makeup, talking to the mirror, ready for a new day.
They did it. They saved the world.
No, they gave us a new one.
That's one gift I'll forgive him for not rapping.
Yeah.
This is as much as we can do. The rest is up to you.
Does this mean we completed our focus?
Cocoon's seen better days, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I'd say that qualifies as a demolition. Focus complete.
Whatever you want to believe.
It really is a miracle.
My brand! It's gone!
It's easy to lose sight of things in a world as wide as this one. But if you keep going, you're sure to find what you're looking for, sooner or later. Whole big bunch of chocobos. Look there.
Hey.
Sarah!
It is.
Guys!
Daddy! Snow!
Sarah!
No.
Aren't they?
Hey,
I guess they meant for this to be goodbye. And again, we've changed our fates before.
Come on.
Okay.
I missed you.
Sarah. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, come on, the apologies can wait. We got a wedding to plan. What? You aren't gonna allow it, right?
You don't waste any time, do you?
No, I don't.
That's right. Blazing.
I swear to you, I will make her happy.
I believe you. Congrats.
Oh yeah, we still got a few of them to deal with.
Don't worry about it.
When prayers turn to promises, not even fate can stand in their way.
We held the light of hope in our hearts and achieved the impossible. Now we live on to greet a new dawn.
All right.
Alright. I love it for 13.
Oh, it's so
I
good.
love this guy so much. The ending's so good. The Bart is such a shit. Oh, he's so good. But yeah, the cocoon crystal is the FF13 symbol.
Main logo.
The main logo is actually the two girls in Ragnarok saving Cocoon. And of course, Snow and Sarah have been wearing those Cocoon spiral necklaces the whole game.
The entire time. It's so good.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, it really is. It is that, like... You know, the JRPGs have a few different things. Friendship's one of them. And the force of human will is kind of the other big one, and I just really like the ending of this game. You know, Bart saying, "We take the sea to take your power. We are made to follow one focus."
We can't go out of it.
And in a way, you do feel a little. Well, I do, anyway, feel a little sorry for Bart because he is torn apart by conflicting focuses. One to protect everyone and save Cocoon, and the other to destroy it.
Yep.
And you can kind of tell that has, like, quite literally ripped him apart. But he is a dickhead.
But also, he's horrible. And you feel good killing him.
But, yeah, it's just like... Yeah, you can't just sit around and wait for miracles, you gotta make them happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that these demigods, like, they take the sea, not just because they can, but because they have to.
Yes,
they
it's the only way that they can actually...
exert their own will on anything.
Yep.
Yeah, these very powerful creatures constrained, and then you've got tiny little humans. And yeah, Cam Clark is in this.
I am Clark, Yuri Lowenthal. Everybody is here. And now we can write our own history, a history called Final Fantasy XIII 2.
And so in the end, they destroy Orphan because they have to.
Because ultimately, he'd just do it again if they didn't.
Yeah, as he said, I'll just make new ones. I'll just find someone else to fulfill your focus.
Yep. The idea of the cavalry killing them really was bait to get them to get us to come here, basically. But ultimately, even that's not actually like.
And they can kill
stopping
Cocoon
it
slowly or all at once. There really is Cocoon is going to die. It is inevitable. As long as it's under the rule of Bartandalus and Orphan, it will never be free. A lot of themes about fascism in this game. I wonder why I like it when it's the death of fascism.
Weird that.
But yes, two lesbians save the world.
As you do.
Yes, I like the ending. Originally they were kind of planning on just having them stay in Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's better that they wake up and you get the happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
With Daj and
Sarah. Oh, but this game is so good.
It's very good. It's a great story, and these are great characters.
Yep. And you get so much of them.
And Bartandalus is an all-time great villain, frankly, of the series.
Mm-hmm.
He's never listed as such, and I always think that's very sad.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you know, I just love how the gameplay fits in with the narrative.
Yep. And now the game does give you freedom, but only for a short time.
And limited. And in the end, you do still have to go. You can't stop the game. You have to go to Eden. You have to go to Cocoon. You have to go to Bartandalus and try and kill him.
Yep.
You don't have a choice, much like the Lassie don't really have a choice. The the race thing is kind of the silly part. This is definitely a,
It's very silly, but it's very much that kind of like flex.
Final Fantasy set piece, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Giant show-stopping number.
And Bart is a very tough final boss. I chumped him. He did kill me once, so that kind of did show how kind of nasty he can be. But I didn't show, having played this game a few times before, and the extra power of the growth egg, it is like, it's very much not a first time through experience of Orphan. Orphan, especially phase 1, is a shithead.
Yeah, all 3 phases of that fight are actually pretty tough. Even knowing what Bart can do in the first fight, like, he can still just wreck your shit.
We didn't even see Thanatos Laughter, which he still has.
Yup.
I killed him too fast.
Good.
That was finally the Bart fight I've been wanting all game. That first phase was finally the absolute demolition of Bart that I wanted to do the first 2 times, and he just managed to troll me.
Yup. Fabula Nova Crystallis, Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, if the fight with Bart goes 20 minutes, he does inflict doom on you.
Orphan just starts with it.
The other thing about Orphan is he actually has another mode. He has Consummate Light and Consummate Dark, and I don't think we ever saw him switch mode.
You
Maybe
kind
I
of don't
wasn't paying
want to,
attention.
basically.
Yeah, in his Darkness mode, he can do strong attacks, he can inflict
So yes,
ailments.
there it is.
But there is Fang and Vanille and Ragnarok.
Yes, and that was drawn by Yoshitaka Amano, who still does the logo for every Final Fantasy. He hasn't designed characters for it since 6, but he always still does the logo.
The end.
And it's such a good ending.
It is just a really good game. Alright, you ready to see the Crystarium expansions? I believe we're dumped right before the final boss.
Yes, I believe you do start right at that save point.
And
Hey,
yeah,
but the cavalry soldiers
the
said I was
cavalry-
throwing Fallacy Rule, now wander the halls of the Sanctum as monstrous sea.
They sure
Just
do.
so you know.
They
Just
surely
FYI.
do. 100%, that's what they do. Alright.
Yes, ultimately we were fated to basically give Orphan exactly what he wanted, but being humans, we still found a way to
Make the impossible possible.
get around it.
So here's the final rounds. Basically, they kind of all look like this.
Yep. Yes, one more thing up with some really strong shit like extra accessory slots, and of course the final roll level,
Final
which,
roll level,
mwah. God, yes. The party-wide buffs get even stronger.
So yeah, I believe an accessory slot is like the only thing
I
kind of
think
extra
so,
on each
yeah.
one. And I will be going for that, especially with Saz. So, up we go. And spend all my money.
Yeah, all that CP, it's gone. It's just gone.
Alright, gotta choose whether I want to keep going for Ravager.
Level 5, or start into something else.
I don't have enough to get the roll level. Almost.
Also, look at the numbers on these stats.
Yeah, I know. And like that's sad. So he doesn't even have the big number. But I definitely want Commando. Killing Torch is a little easier with damage boosting.
It turns out.
And I should actually show a sub roll as well, because those have also gone
Bigger.
gone bigger. So he's most up his saboteurs. Let's have a look. So yeah, before we went like all the way around to here, 30,000, 120,000. So yeah, these are condensed.
Yes, you do get all the roll levels off of them, but for a price.
It's about twice or a bit more than twice as much as the normal one.
Yep.
But yeah, all they're basically like super condensed in their little rolls, and still nowhere near as many stats.
No.
It's
Like even the good
kinda-
numbers here
yeah.
are like a fraction of the ridiculous numbers you're getting in their main
You get
rolls.
the majority of your stats from your 3 main rolls.
Yup. Yeah, it is like even in the end of the game, they everyone is got their main rolls on them.
But yeah, so I'm gunning for those accessory slots.
Oh god, yes. Another accessory slot is incredible. With the group bonuses, like it just gives you that extra flexibility.
The HP starts to fly. I mean, it's already been flying, but it absolutely...
Somehow it has yet another gear once you start getting 450 health.
There's some Ravagers, let's go. It really, the Greg really allows you to just be able to do this.
Yup. Yeah, if you didn't get it and got it now or got it even just before, like, going through the final boss, you just have less of this stocked up.
I wish everyone seems to be on Ravager.
Yeah. Everybody loves a good Ravager.
So your main goal for, like, the start of the post-game is to try and max out everyone's main rolls.
Yup.
That will get you through most of the side quests.
Mm-hmm. Even Hope rocking nearly 9,000.
I mean, Vanille is here at 11,000 now.
Yep. And of course, here's the big boy.
Yeah, his is Commando, which
Alright.
is just fine by me.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Fang's was as well.
450, 500 HP. Yeah, you can see why Snow is the better Sentinel. His
Yep.
HP is just ridiculous.
Yeah, when the numbers are this high, the differences in people's like health growth becomes very obvious.
Yes.
You know, Fang was getting 450, Hope was getting like 250.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, that took about an hour.
Yep. Yep. Alright. Well, let's go back to Pulse.
It's questing time.
Do I kill another Tort?
Hey, why not? Celebratory tort. The other one was a warm-up tort.
Ooh, what I could do is I believe there's a quest for a Tort.
Damn, ruthless. Killing torts not just for fun, but also profit.
I forgot to, but I'm going to look up what mission upgrades the Torts. Okay, it's the Circle of Seed Stones.
Ah, it makes sense.
So I will avoid doing those for now, but yes, it's a circle of them on the... I don't have to worry about that. Let's go see about this Adamant Tortoise one. It should be available now.
Mm-hmm. And you can get he ass.
I can definitely get yes, yeah. Alright, side content. I have no idea how many streams of this there'll be. There's still a good amount of side content.
We have a lot of Fault Warrens to do. We have, you'll have a lot of grinding to do off screen.
I will, yeah.
And there's just a whole bunch of, like, A rank quests and B rank quests that we just gotta clean up all over the place.
Yeah, even some C's.
Yep. And of course, 5-starring everything if you want to do that.
That is a trophy, so at some point, yeah, if I want to platinum it yet again, we will be doing that. You even need more of those. If I want to get into Mega... I wonder if I can buy those. Tort killing, I need to set up for TP charging. I don't need to do that yet, because we'll just kill one now and then move on to doing some other things.
Yep.
But I will at some point need the accessories for it.
Mm-hmm.
Only like they're buyable, so I'm gonna have to find a way to get another 2 energy stashes.
Right.
Don't remember where you get them from. Might be upgrading. It's definitely either upgrading or dismantling. Those are the 2 options.
Yep.
These are all parts. Alright. So let's go find that seed stone. So I believe it's in the Salua Springs. We have not been back here since we came through here.
That is true.
To get the final bit. There is a seed stone here. The reward for this is very good. The reward for this is very helpful. It's one of 3 in the game. And honestly, it's probably the easiest one of the 3 that get you this. An energy stash from a quest. I assume there's more ways to get it than just the... That's a pretty hard quest, honestly. Alright, so it should be active. Yep, there it is.
There he is.
There he
It'd
is.
be a little hard to see with all the chests on the screen.
We're not gonna have to worry about this because we're going to 5-star it, so I will not have to do it again. There's pretty much no way I am not going to 5-star this.
This battle is about to explode. You little fucks.
Yeah, I have to drag on. I'll put the catalogs back on as well.
Yep, we've opened up some slots for them.
Yeah, that's the great thing about 4 slots is you can have... Like, a lot of the abilities are either 4 or 5.
Yes, by the end you really want the flexibility of all of these things because there are so many accessories.
Yes.
And so many things that you want them to do.
But even just having sprint shoes on 3 people can make fights go faster.
Yep.
You do need to get 3 pairs, but...
Yes.
Hey, do we want to do our first A rank? Do we want to be up an Adamant Tortoise?
I do.
Yes, I do.
Eastern Tours, the Arcalite Steppe. What are you doing there?
I can click it and read it. I've been given the focus of eliminating a stampeding Adamant Tortoise in the eastern tours of the Arcalite Steppe. Seems someone enraged the beast by attacking its young. Uh-oh. I definitely have done that.
Who could have done
and
this?
The Falsi wish it dead. I understand the danger it poses, but is violence the only solution? I would be enraged if someone attacked my child. It just seems so wrong. But, yeah, I'm killing a tort. Or a quest. We'll get a prize for killing this tort, regardless if it drops something or not. we'll wait until we are in port range to change my setup, just in case I fight those guys. But yeah, Santa's Blitz, we used it in the fight against Bartandalis and Orphan. His Blitz is ridiculous.
Yeah, because it has so many hits.
It fires so many hits. If you have a big enemy like a Turt or Bartandalis or Orphan, it just can do so much damage.
It'll hit all of them and get a massive bonus on it, you know? Like, pretty much everyone else's Blitz is basically just 1 or 2 hits. And that's kind of what makes it totally ridiculous as long as he's fighting the right enemies.
I'm not sure which is closer. This one's kind of easier to get out because it doesn't have the fighting Behemoth King.
Yes. I don't quite know what way is east.
The Northern High Plains are the one up there, so
Okay, so east is over,
I
closer
assume
to
it's
this,
over
I think.
here, but
Should be. Because the map rotates with you, it's kind of hard to keep in your brain what east and west is.
It's not really, like, compass directions on the map.
Yes.
It doesn't ever have to be.
Because it always spins with you.
Oh, he's in Tort Town.
Oh,
That's
fair
what
enough.
it is. That is equidistant.
You were
basically.
screwed no matter what, yeah.
Off we go.
Thank you, feathered friend.
That one's actually an Animan Toys. Which is actually a little bit stronger than Tortoise.
Even bigger and scarier. You can tell because of the ornamentation on his shell.
Yeah.
He's got little, like,
But the,
pods.
there are even bigger ones.
Yep.
Which again, we'll probably see, because, well, I mean, I'm, gonna try and do all of the, post-game quests on stream. So once we do the circle, they will get bigger. And just makes them harder to take down fast, really. Once you've, if you do them all, you end up fighting the one in Eden. Instead of the 2 here. Although one of them here has wolves, which is always kind of annoying. Yeah, these guys have planar shells. Off we go.
And their tails don't have so many jinglies on them.
Yeah.
Sad.
Alright, Tort.
Yes, it is kind of funny how many turtles the game presents you with. Allows you to learn the difference.
To be fair, this is one of the easier A-rank quests, along with the Neo Chew.
Because they expect you to take 1 billion years.
Yes. And, like, if you know what to do, you can cheese them. Very satisfying once you actually get to the point where you see level 5 on everyone here. Although it gets very confusing. It gets quite difficult to remember, like, what you should put in which. There's always like, what goes here again? Okay. That one. Yeah. Got some ETB rate.
We needs it. We can cast all those damn imperils. And we definitely want those. We'll take any drop we can get from them.
Oh, absolutely. See if I ever get a trapezohedron. My guess is no. Ideally, we just want, like, smackies. I don't have that many.
God, you get so many accessories. This is also music that I have just been burned into my brain.
If I had an energy stash, I would put it on her. I don't know if we have anything else that does, I guess. Alright, not that one. If I kill that one, I will not have the summon for the actual one. So we're just gonna walk past this guy. You can get into Tort Valley very quickly. They're not aggressive. They don't attack you.
No, the ones at the front don't really move. The wolves can get you on the other one, though.
Yeah, all the babies are gone. It's angry. This one's jelly. Like, all right, here we go again.
Oh, hi, Mark. Later, ladies.
Land that in peril. Come on.
No. There it is.
There we go.
Better than last one.
Yeah.
Oof, right at the end there.
Yeah, immune to poison. Fuck it. Why not?
You got a little extra time. Hit him with the pyro burst.
Because summons do also heal you when they get back in.
Yep.
Thank you.
Music is so exciting for tort killing. And you really do get this down to a science.
Oh yeah.
Once you know the feel for it. And hey, why not tack on some extra damage on it? Yeah, like, look at all of those numbers.
Oh yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
It is completely ridiculous.
I love that they implemented it as, like, actual, you know, line of projectiles for the way that that works.
Tort killing is only going to get easier because of the thing we're going to get from this quest.
Yep. Boo.
Yay. That's fine. The main thing I'm here for... Genji Glove. Adamantine Crusader, we are.
We sure are. I love how you just get random names as you go through all the quests,
It's
and
true.
it says it on your map.
It's true. So, what does
What's a
that
Genji
do?
Glove?
Well, that uncats your damage. Well, specifically, it raises the damage cap. 1 extra 9. So right now we can only do 5 9s of damage with a single hit.
100,000.
With this on, we can do
1,000,000.
6 9s, and Fang was absolutely hitting the damage cap there.
Yep.
So that's going on her instantaneously.
Fang with bravery and fire on an imperiled enemy.
High Wind with
999
this is
chain
like
gauge
the
and-
way
yeah.
to like destroy turtles, yeah. With a Genji Glove. That, in my opinion, is the easiest Genji Glove to get in the game.
Just kill a turtle. How hard could it be?
Mission 62 gives you one. That one's way harder. I'm not sure where the other one is. Can we get into the Fault Warrens? Where is the other Genji Glove? I thought it was another quest one, but I don't see it here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Greg. We already got the Greg. Yes, it's for when you complete the Fault Warrens, you get a final mission. That one's hard. That one's pretty hard. So yeah, this is absolutely the easiest Genji glove to get because you can actually destroy torts. Pretty easy once you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a couple of these. Very close to that roll level.
Thank you for the one single pip, Mr. Tort.
Woo!
Oh, but that's good. Level 5.
Level 5. And there's a trophy. So there's a trophy for maxing out every
roll.
Someone in every roll,
yeah.
and then a trophy for maxing out everyone's roll and everything. So you gonna? Did I already do? Nope. There's Ravager Seal. So.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't do Ravager Seal, did I? I do Medic. Medic's Medic on these two is the next one that we are gonna roll level. And Sentinel on Snow for sure. But yeah, with the Grey, you see we've already maxed out one roll on everybody.
Yup.
Which is insanely helpful.
Oh god, yes. Again, just like, it's such an additive effect. The longer you have it, the more you get boosted.
Mm-hmm.
The less you have to grind out CP.
Ah, yes, it did still have some little
Oh,
ones. Oops. I kind of like then beeline for command now and forgot about that.
I mean, that's fair.
This is fine. Alright, so that's mission 60. So there are 64 missions, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 63. We're at 51% completed.
Nicely done.
Alright. At some point, I will redo this one to get the 5-star on it. I want to fight Mithridates. I'm pretty sure I could have taken him before.
Mm-hmm. But that would have involved going to Tejan's Tower, and nobody likes that.
It sure would. Shall I go fight Mithridates? Who wants to see me revenge this guy? I know a lot of people have been killed by this guy. Because they're like, oh yeah, this top of the tower.
I'll fly you, dude. How hard could he
we'll
be?
Go down, and then yeah, he's a real shithead.
Plus, we do have to play the whole music box.
That's yeah. Finally, see the whole music box of Tejan's Tower.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, Mr. Tort. But yes, I need to gather the accessories and have a setup for it. The other thing is, like, it's harder for me to... I mean, it's much easier now that I have 4 accessory slots because I can keep the Power Glove on. Because I need that on Saz.
For 250 strength.
For the extra damage. So now I have the Genji Glove on Fang. It is not as necessary because her damage is no longer capped. And she was hitting the damage cap. So
Yep.
her damage will now go up. Alright, we need to, walk over to a warp to get to Tejan's Tower. Let's go! It is pretty funny that you do not unlock full power until you beat the game.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these missions will require full power, and there's a really, really good one I want to do, but it is like
yeah.
Not sure where his Sleep Stone is either.
There's a lot of them where they're sort of just lying in random spots along the path.
There he is. Ah. Yeah. Okay, I know where it is now. The really fun one is that Seath Stone. This one, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't... I'm kind of right on the line of being able to do that one. It's a little tricky at this point. It's kind of a dickish one because it's really hard to 5-star.
Mm-hmm. It is kind of funny how with the Chivos you can see exactly where you stopped the playthrough of the game on this profile.
I beat the game.
Yep, finished beating the game and got the 5 stars and then didn't max out the rolls afterwards.
Yeah, I didn't come and do any of the post game.
Yeah.
I had too many other games to play.
Yep.
And
Still do.
I was like, I'm satisfied with just beating the game. Tajan's Tower, let's go. Although actually,
I was gonna say it's like Erba
better.
better. They both kind of suck.
It's the top
but
of the tower.
yeah, because that's where the stone is, right?
Yeah, the stone's at the top of the tower.
Yeah, it might just be Erba.
It might be better to go to Erba and walk.
Don't even have to dodge as many things.
No, yeah.
This is such a long walk just to get into the tower.
Is why you never really want to come back and do any of the tower once again. I already did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just getting back to 5-star them is like a bit of a pain.
Annoying.
And after this, we'll probably have a look at the Fault Warrens. I poked my head in there. We said hello to Titan.
He was like, yo, fuckers.
He was like, you fuckers, you piss babies. And we're like, we'll show him. And then we ran away.
You should just die.
And then we went away. But now we're in a pretty good shape to do the Fault Warrens. Hello, Erba. Of course, I think it is now... well, maybe it's the next level. It's still... Yeah, what do we have to do to unlock that Seath Stone? That is a Seath Stone. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you have to do the one we're doing. You have to do Mission 27, and you have to beat the Fault Warrens. Once you beat the Fault Warrens, all of the Fault Warrens, all of the paths, that Seath Stone unlocks, and that is Mission 64. Fucking dickhead of a mission, though. Like, it's Seath Stone being all the way out on the bridge. Because you do just have to walk all the way out there, activate it, and then walk all the way back. And I hope you're prepared for the hardest boss in the game.
I am.
Yeah, Erba has this walk back. It's a lot easier to dodge enemies, but it is still a bit of a walk back to the top of the tower.
Yep. Yeah, better these dudes than wolves.
But yeah, I think this guy was doable, like, before we beat Bart. On, like, level 9 Crystarium.
So now we're just gonna kick his shit in.
We'll see, he's still tough.
Fuck him.
Yeah, a lot of people have made the mistake of being like, oh, Seath Stone, here, oh, and he's here, let's go fight him, and then...
You fool.
Especially since there are some level Bs in the tower that are not, like,
No.
anywhere near as hard.
Some bees are different than others.
Yeah, they try to sort of differentiate the difficulty level of them.
Because your power level is so exponential in this game, like, you would have needed a really fine-grained system to be able to differentiate, basically.
But yeah, things like the Mushushu, Batala, Pangalan were considered and like Gurngats were considered bees in the tower. You basically have to be like the tower, other than Mr. Deities. You have to kind of ignore the level of it compared to the other bees, because the other bees are much harder. B is the level that can include the Sahagan fight, which was tough but not awful.
Yep.
And also some of the hardest bosses in the game.
Yep.
And a specific dude who I could fight for shits and giggles. I'll do that later. Maybe next stream. We'll see if I'm strong enough to take him on next stream.
Yeah, at this point, we're just sort of like figuring out things to do that make sense at this point.
The Undying Cocoon, fierce of sea to defy falsely will, driven by intense willing while it lives, Mithridates, his other number, and his undoing is my burden. Now I can but hope the note sounded by the elevator in Tajan's tower, descending from the apex, might lure him out and allow me to restore a touch of harmony into the discord of the tower's ancient song. So you do have to have gone down the extra little bit.
Yes, and like unlocked the last bit of elevator here.
Yes, so that this lift will go all the way down. Alright. We'll see if these are enough.
Mm-hmm. I believe in you.
I may need to upgrade these a bit. But you want... I probably want... I need a healer. I need a proper healer, so I need to heal.
Perfect. Love these paradigms.
I cannot remember how... what he's vulnerable to.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of, like, stabbing, I'm sure he's vulnerable to something. Yeah, I think honestly this,
Sure.
like, just getting as many things on him as possible,
Yes.
like, is kind of what I want.
As fast as possible.
And he wants Cerberus. Alright.
Try Disaster and Cerberus, just always good.
Yep.
Sort of always your end goal. Everything else is just to get you to the point where you're able to sit in both of those.
Pretty much, yeah.
The cool thing about the battle system is that it gives you many ways to get to that point. Like, pretty much all of the post-game content really is for people who enjoy the battle system.
Yeah.
And, like, doing challenges based off of it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, the game really makes you work for it, but I find it really interesting, all the stuff that it does with it.
I mean, I love a good grind, and I think Final Fantasy XIII is a pretty good grind in it. Alright. Well... probably do is swap these over. Give Fang the best chance of going past that
snapping that damage cap like a twig. And that's always the fun of breaking the damage cap in Final Fantasy games. How, like, you know, you have opened up, your damage has suddenly gone from max damage to 1/10 of possible damage.
Oh, I actually have seen Vanille's animation now. She just pulls it and then, like, fist bump. She does that. It's so good. It's so
Yeah.
cute. Yeah. I'll maybe show it on the way back up.
Yo, you making music up in here?
Hey,
You little shits.
Hey, I heard that.
Alright, as always, these guys are motherfucker.
Yep. You remember them. That's fair, that's fair.
Oh, rip to the saboteur plan.
That's fine.
Don't you ruin me, mister.
Alright, time to get his ass. Yeah, he has 1.6 million health. So yeah, if you came down here early, this guy is a real bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Real nasty man.
A big problem. It is so funny to watch that HP tick down with poison.
Level bolt. Ooh, shit. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I didn't see that 11 bolt in time.
Yeah. That is one of the things about it, like, it can be hard to know exactly where you need to look to see the system.
Yeah, she's not reviving.
Yeah, she's got a ton of as-soonas to do, and I guess that, for some reason, goes over the queue.
11 bolt is the thing that will just kill you. I was
Yep.
hoping the lightning resistance would help, but I need to be in consolidation to survive it.
Yep.
I believe this will put us back at the top of the tower. Yes, when I see 11 bolt, I do just have to, like, get in consolidation.
I will try to keep an eye out for it.
But yes, the Sapphires not necessary, but it is only one, so it's not like super important to get rid of it.
Yeah, you might not need the slot for this. It would really only be if there was something better.
Yeah, no skipping this. I might be able to skip it when it goes down.
Whoop.
That went a little weird.
You okay, Sauce?
Because I paused it. Skip this. Yeah, Mithridates is hard.
Oh god, yeah.
This'll be fun.
It's also had to kind of keep people healthy.
Yes, be able to take hits. I mean,
I can take it from full health.
yup,
but
there it is.
I can't take it from any less than that.
Yup. That really is the big thing. He is just kind of constantly interrupting you with stuff that you cannot ignore.
Yep.
Often the way of things.
Yeah. Especially if it's deep attacked on you and stuff.
There's 11 bolts.
And I clicked on it and
We
it
live,
actually
bitch.
get in it. We're fine. Oh, I never did oops.
Yeah.
I forgot to leave for him.
Didn't need it.
Yeah, it's still invulnerable. A little bit of healing in. He went for that 11 bolt. It's
Yep.
okay. Alright, now we go. Yes, I did finish the game. You did miss that.
No, this is the final boss right here.
Yeah, right here. This is the final boss. Five star, very nice.
Yeah.
Got a blaze ring for that. Hard fight. This cutscene might also be a bit familiar.
Well, thanks. Well, that probably didn't do anything.
That's fine. But yeah, let me show Vanille because her animation for the lifts is very cute. Yeah, watch her do this so you go up to the apex.
Yeah.
Yeah! Flip as well, like, yeah! I did it! I moved the switch!
I'm so proud of us.
so we have to go out to Urba to warp from here, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you are required to beat him in order to fight the hardest fight in the game.
Right.
You don't have to do all of the missions before fighting mission 64, funnily enough.
Weirdly.
You can ignore a lot of the circle. As I said, the circle is the thing that makes the torch get bigger. So it is something you kind of want to avoid doing it. Of course, one of the fights in there is a shit anyway.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of A's in there, which are dickheads, but... When we got the fault warrants, we'll be in the fault warrants a lot, so it's a decent idea to break that up a bit.
Yup.
You have to go through the fault warrants at least 7 times.
Yes, and get ready for the first fight. It just gets sillier and sillier each time.
I will be Deceptisoling it. It's next to impossible to 5-star without doing that.
Right.
Because of the type of enemy it is. I have 13, I might as well start blasting them.
Yep.
I do think like a team of like Hope, Vanille, and Fang would be a decent team. Like you can pretty much replace Synergist Saz with Hope. Now, the big thing that's helping this team is that Saz does actually have a okay Sentinel, and then he gets Steel Guard, which is wild. He's like one of the few other Sentinels that gets it. Sick dodge. And Steel Guard is the best Sentinel ability. Like Lightning is what? Yes, please. Like Lightning's a terrible Sentinel because she's a dodge Sentinel, which is terrible, absolutely terrible. All right, let's go to the Fault Warrens, which is the Archaeopolis. Let's do one run of the Fault Warrens. I'm gonna have to be careful here because I'm pretty sure there's only a handful of final missions I can do. And I definitely don't want to do this more than I need to. I can do 45. That does require going through 41, which is actually way harder than 45. Hi. That guy is very mad at you, but... Oh, come on, really? Damn it. You know, just,
Gross.
basically, running away is just the retry button.
Yep. Yes, running from fights is actually free in this game.
It's actually really easy, yeah.
Which does make sense in a system where you heal to full anyway.
Up we go. Yeah, oh, they do have all new physical attacks, yeah. It is like, it's just nowhere near as good in this game as Steel Guard.
As using
Sentinel.
Steel Guard, yeah.
And yeah, a lot of the really dangerous attacks are magical, yeah. It really is like, we've seen like Fang evade and it's been really cool. A lot of Sentinels do get evade. Like Lightning gets a better gets evade and it is helpful, but like if she gets hit, she gets hit. She takes the damage reduction all Sentinels do, but it's just not as she's not as healthy as Snow and Fang, and doesn't get any of the damage reduction. So it is like.
So even as a Sentinel, she's gonna feel every hit she takes.
If you have her in Sentinel, it's purely for the passive damage.
Yep, reduction.
Hope Hope and Vanilla are, of course, terrible sentinels because of the low health.
Yes. Hope was not made to take punches.
Hey, fucker.
Back again, I see. Can I eat you yet?
No. Alright. I can go in because this is the same every time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Gurngach. We have already fought one of these. And they are hard to 5-star because they're the torch that you don't do much damage until they get rid of their shell.
Yep.
But their target times are really short.
Because they're kind of baby.
You can leave at any time by going to that one. You can always leave the Fault Warrens, you never get stuck in here.
Yep.
So the easiest way to 5-star is just to,
Sneak up on him and insta-stagger him.
Yep. It's very hard to sneak off on him naturally. He does turn around even if you get behind him though.
Yeah,
Fucking
he's
asshole.
literally facing you and he's spins fast enough that it's just not really a thing. That though, that seems fine.
So yeah, the best way to 5-star is 45-second target time, the fucking shithead.
Yeah, we actually barely got the 5 stars there.
Now with the bonus in 20 seconds we got it pretty good, but
Yep.
it is next to impossible to do without the Decepticol.
Yep.
Luckily, even though we're gonna redo him, it's your highest rank that's kept.
Yep. Yeah, the stars are sort of a high score. Alright, well, we do now have 2 choices. God help us.
Yes, I have to think of,
The path to take.
Okay, I can do 50. That's a B. What a B I can do. Can I do 44 and 40? Let's find out. 44 is a terrible one. 40 is fine. It really is, like... I'm looking for a non-terrible path, as well as a non-terrible final one. But 42 is fine. And that leads to 46 or 47. Yeah, 47 would be a little rough. Doable, but rough. 48's a funny one. Path more likely to kill me, yeah, for sure. And the thing is, like, 45 I could absolutely do. It requires going through 41, and 41's a shit.
Yeah, there are some of them that are just, like, way tougher than the ones behind them.
I definitely don't want to do 49. Yeah, 44 is really tough, though. Alright, so I either go for 47, which is going to be rough, but not undoable. Or I go through 45 and go through the tough mission 41. Would you like? Should I go through 41?
Let's do it. You got this. How hard could it be?
Go to 38. So that path is... I need to go to mission 36 here. Which I believe is the other one. So yeah, 2 seed stones have lit up, so you have to choose your path. We will be fighting like all of the ones beforehand. It really is just trying to get to the final one and do that one. Every other one you'll fight at least twice. Yeah, that's 36. That's a man, which we've seen on another quest once we do the man, and I didn't do that one at the time. But well, let's fight a man.
Let's do it.
there's actually some enemies around as well, not just the ones
yes,
you're
randos.
fighting. There are chests as well.
I can hear it. I'm like, where's? Ah.
Doesn't look like I can jump up to there from here. I
No,
think it's from
just
up
down,
there.
I guess.
Yeah, from here. There are actually some chests in the Fault Warrens.
Mm-hmm.
Star Blossom Seed.
We definitely wanted that.
I believe that's a sell item. And another one over here. By,
Guarded by
some
lads.
new Gobbos! Yeah!
Gobbo
Alright, so we haven't
V3.
seen these before, and I do want to fight these because there will be a fight with them.
Yup. Poor bear.
Pork Bear!
Poor bear. What a good name.
Pork Bear!
They are able to stagger us, which is terrifying.
And then when I was in... Oh, yeah, I was in Triceps to the last.
Yeah.
Have to switch from that after this fight. Immune. Ice. Fair enough.
Alright then.
See, Fangs with us and Vanille's with that one.
Yep. Okay, you can really see just how annoying these guys are when they can actually stagger you.
Yeah.
Their attacks are small, but they do so many hits that you'll, like, if they're staggering, you just lose out on a ton of ATB.
Alright, weak to fire. Yeah, vulnerable to fire. We're now finally going to use fire on them. I love Vanille's very silly weapon attack. You see
Oh,
it
it's
in
so
Commando.
good. It's so fucking funny. We only see it briefly at the beginning of the game, and then for the most part, you'll never get it again. Unless...
So there are probably some pretty decent fights in here for CP as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Got some gold dust, so some money as well, which is nice. Here's the fight. Can't jump down on them. It can be very hard to sneak up on things in the Fault Warrens because the paths are really narrow.
Yes. Oh, we still haven't switched the paradigm.
Ah, my bad.
I totally forgot. So distracted by Gobbos. Also, how dare you take Fang's attacks away?
So they're kind of like souped up versions of those, wolves we fought outside the tower.
Yep.
I can work. I can't work.
I don't remember what they're called either.
No one remembers what they're called. Yes, they can heal themselves with strong conduction. Oh, fuck's sake. I got Vanilla and a healer, but she got
Popped. Oh, we can switch into the other paradigm at least. Hopefully that just makes it go a bit more smoothly.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
This is not great, not good.
Don't love this. Fault Warren's
Yeah,
enemies are dicks.
I'm gonna just restart that. That was not good. Not great for me.
Yeah.
That was a bad start.
Oh my god.
Wow, alright,
That's
that
even
was
worse.
The worst start yet. Alright. Alright, fuckos.
First time it was literally just Fang. That's
Okay,
workable,
that's fine,
actually.
that's
Everyone
fine.
got the thing they don't care about. Banned.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god, the timing.
Oh! No, fucking asshole. Ugh, I hate that it sometimes just deletes
Yes.
your
If you get hit at
thing
just the
you
wrong
wanted
time,
to do. It's really annoying.
it removes actions entirely, which sucks. Storm Conduction also fucking sucks.
Yeah. I'm not able to switch out diversity.
Yup. And they just keep doing it.
Oh, Vanille got.
Ooh, God.
I hate these guys. I know. These guys suck. These guys are fucking trash.
Mm-hmm.
I hate fighting them.
Yeah, the Fault Warrens are not fucking around.
No. Now why are you going after the one that's not being chain engaged? That's Saboteur for you.
Yup.
Or just probably put Vigilance on.
Might be enough, yeah. These guys are so interrupting.
Time to pull the old switcheroo.
God, and they have so much chain resist, too.
Yeah. They also heal themselves when they storm conduct.
Yes, really aggressively.
Not the one I meant to do, but fine.
I owe ya. Follow the old guy's lead. I appreciate it. Time to pull the old switcheroo.
Did get the haste, at least.
Die here.
Ah.
That's my bad. I need to start with haste and vigilance. That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
This is why you don't do the fault warrens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even here, it's still like, oh, fuck.
No. If I get far, you just have
Yeah.
to restart.
Yep. We need the buffs.
Two of them is mean.
Yes. Yeah, as soon as we get one of these guys down, we are fine. Oh my god.
We're fine, we're fine.
God, that puts curse on
They
too.
curse you, yeah.
How about you get interrupted, asshole?
There we go. Okay, gotta get that vigilance on.
Vigilance really is the one of the buffs where it's like completely useless until it is one of the better buffs in the whole game. Because like when you were getting interrupted like crazy, it sucks so bad.
Ah, that's the show on. Alright, ramp it.
Ah, Fang can finally hit things again.
Yeah, vigilance is the way to go.
Yeah. It can be really hard to tell how much value it gets you because you don't really get a clear tell that your other characters are being staggered. But like, it does make a huge difference when you are.
Alright.
Nicely done.
Go through it.
Fuck those guys.
Fuck those guys. I've started. Just say I'll never have to do it again. I'm gonna have to do that again. Every time I want to go to like any of the left-hand paths, I have to.
Yes, unfortunately.
You have to. I like how it does
Slain.
show you it here.
Yes, the whole path and also like the ways they're broken up.
So yeah, you can see you can only get to C1 and D1 through this. We're gonna do that top path, so I should hopefully never have to do this fight again. I can actually just go to the bottom.
You're right.
Though I don't know if mission 37 is any better.
Fair enough.
Well, that's mission 37. Oh no, mission 37 is much easier than this one.
Alright, well hopefully we never see that again.
Way easier. So hopefully we never see this fight again. Alright, so we want to go to 38, which is the one further on. I am choosing quite a nasty path for myself, admittedly, for this one.
Gotta fill out streams somehow.
Alright, Severdale. Alright.
You know what that means.
I know what that means. Try to murder them before they summon shit. 41, the one after this, is the... Yeah, that was a sea level hunt. That hunt was way harder than a lot of the bees I've done in the tower.
Bullshit.
The ranking is definitely a little strange. I feel like it's like... They're kind of ranked within their area. That was a sea level fight for this area. The A level fights in this area are tough. Alright, so this one, we're not fucking around. We're actually just going to go into Cerberus and do our best to do a murder. Lads. Uh-oh. That one decided violence right away.
Of course.
Phew, the others are dead. Yeah, they
So
summon,
of course.
Yeah, they summon like juggernauts and stuff, yeah.
Why not?
I rather relentless assault. Cerberus is definitely... I just gotta kinda get lucky and get the ones that are summoning.
Yes, if like Fang or Saz is on them, you have a decent chance of it. Oh. No, you fucking don't, pal.
No, you don't, buddy. There we go. That's the way. Yeah, 16 seconds.
Tough one.
Alright, so the Borg Bears are hiding a treasure. Hey, buddies! You'll kind of see why I'm like, oh, this mission is going to be hard as nails. When we see what the fight is.
Yep. Oh, it'll be pretty obvious. Get dunked, little man. Board Bear is such an incredible name.
It is a great name. I love these guys.
Lovely to to have Blinded by Light again.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Who doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even break a sweat.
The board bears are actually kind of tough to go fast on.
Yes, because again, they are also interrupt machines.
Well, no, they're just target times really
And
low.
yeah, super tiny target time.
Alright, so I believe once again it's the left one.
Friend! Face its judgment.
8 point view. Alright,
At the start.
I might do.
You did, yes, we beat it.
Yeah. But hey, that's what VODs are for.
Mm-hmm.
I can go beat him again. You can go fight the final boss as many times as you want.
Won't get much from it, but...
No, he basically is kind of just for your own satisfaction and the 5-star trophy.
Yep.
Like, pretty much every other time, apart from the last time I played this game, every other time I have not managed a 5-star orphan because it does require a very fast...
Specific setup.
They're not even specific, just you gotta go fast.
Yeah.
You gotta be prepared to go fast, whereas his first phase is a bit slower.
Yeah.
So like, I don't normally have, say, Cerberus. Because I'm normally coming in with like a team that's a bit more... I had Snow here because Vanille doesn't have Commando, so I wouldn't normally have given Vanille like a pep in Commando like I did this time.
Yep.
Which made her a lot easier. Alright, alright. That's so that if I can't beat this, then I can reload that and go the other way and do a different file so I don't, like, waste this time.
Yes. Because we gotta do this every single
you know
time.
It says a Tombre. It says Divine Bounty fills the earth with life, giving birth to all creation. A Tombre stands upon the living earth, consuming stagnation within the flow rate, decides your fate, faces judgment. This is not a Tombre. Yeah, often I like 4-star him just to be annoying to me specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I got the But yeah, by the way, there's just a fucking Neo Shield.
Just chilling. I live here. I'm not your mark. I'm just around.
I believe he might be guarding a chest. I might be able to get past him to the chest. I'm not entirely certain. I can reset. Oh, I can go over here? Yeah.
Just the little guys.
I believe those babies are attached to him.
Not much interest, though. Which is good.
Alright, so this is going to be interesting. This...
Good luck.
How I want to, like, go about doing this one. I'll try it first. A Decepticol might be useful in like, kinda bluffing my way through this fight. I'm going to need a more single target-y.
Right.
I definitely want Cerberus, but I need like probably just have Relentless Assault instead of Try Disaster.
And just get the kill.
'Cause that's not a Tomb Raider, that's fucking 3 of them.
A divine being.
Alright, weak to Earth, don't have an Earth. Can get Imperil on them. Very unlikely to get very much on them. Don't really need Fire yet. Alright.
We coming in hot.
And we erased my thing.
Yep. They love that shit. They hate buffs.
They sure do.
Changing gears.
That one's got the fucking debuffs on it. Idiot.
Don't you start grudging me, mister.
This fight is actually going to be harder than the fight after it.
Yup. Three dudes who are just constantly growing stronger is quite mean.
Yep. Oh boy. What? Did it heal itself?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Alright. Alright. I'll try this with the Deceptive Soul because there's a chance I can actually just murder.
Delete one of them. Plus, with 3 of them out, we can't get any buffs on.
No.
They do at least have the bonus of very, very high chain gauge, which means we get much damage. Sir.
We'll get one.
No, 2 Tonberries is better than 3 Tonberries. And hopefully get a few debuffs on them. That Imperil helps. Oh god, when they run up to you.
I know.
I feel like the next grudge is a full heal.
Yeah. So come on, get him, please.
Please
Get him,
die.
please,
Please
get him,
fucking
please,
die.
get him, please.
Thank you, Fang.
Alright.
Well, this one is de-shelled, deprotected. Wow, even dazed him there.
Nice.
Well, that was fucking terrifying. Nice job.
Yeah, the Sap Assault to get one of them really helped.
Yup.
40
As you do.
40-minute target time, huh? Alright.
Fair enough.
Alright. Alright. That's fair. I never have to do this one again. Thank God. Alright.
Yeah.
3... This is a Neo show.
As you do.
And I'm like, that's easier. Because it is.
Because there's only one of him.
But he doesn't have any babies. Which means... it's time.
We have a move.
Time. The camera where it's set on your character actually changes depending on where you are, so it can show you things. It's a lot closer in here where there's not much to see, and a lot further
Everything is
out
very cramped.
in other areas. So this fight is going to require a bit more luck, even in the Tombray fight, but we've already killed the Neochu once.
We've
so
managed it, yes.
we know how to do it. Let's go.
Well, first things first, we need to be her so we can do the death.
It's an interesting
Overcaution.
question. I don't know whether it might be best to sub in hope for the healing.
Right.
I'm going to attempt to just have it with a 2 sentinel so I don't need to change my battle party. But,
Yep.
this may not be enough defense. We'll see.
It's all about learning. Yeah, the final segment is always like this. You kind of come out to here and face your foe. Vomits up a Neochu at you.
Yeah.
Let me just pull out my bag of tricks.
If I fought this guy straight up, he'd be the hardest one of all the fights. But, never do that.
Simply do not. You did get the Imperil at least.
I'll not get as many because I'm not hasted. I should probably steal the sprint shield.
Yes, yes.
Bang, that is not helpful for you guys.
Yeah, God, we have 2 Sentinels up, and look at how much damage it is still doing.
Yeah.
Neoshu is a motherfucker. And he's scram.
Well, it doesn't have a bunch of babies this time.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll move the sprint shoes to vanilla, and I think the 2 sentinels last long enough
Exactly, that's all you really need.
until the screech, so...
As long as you get to him yelly, like, another paradigm would not really help you.
No. Here, have the doctors come.
I do love improving my potions. But yes, and similarly,
We'll do, lectures.
yes, of course.
And then swap that off here. And also I should put the spark rings away, but... God, I have so many things. There's
I was gonna say, I think I saw them there. It becomes a little bit difficult to go through the inventory.
Got to put his Antares back on him.
Mm-hmm. It is also quite funny,
Oh, I use the other characters a lot. I've used every character in this game a whole bunch during this game.
Yep.
I just unequip them when I'm not using them.
because usually if, you know, you just put your best stuff on the one team.
Yeah, I've swapped my team an awful lot. I've used basically everyone. I think the lowest people I've used is like lightning,
Maybe
Hope.
Snow, maybe Hope, it's tough to say. Fang's been like kind of a party staple ever since.
But kind of since I like geared her up for the turtles 2 streams ago, it's like
Yep.
yeah.
Ah, perfect.
I've used everybody. This has been my part for the last 2 streams. Before that, it was a bit Snow, Vanille, Saz. Before that, it was Lightning, Fang, and Hope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Saz with haste has definitely taken over a lot of
I did a
Hope's
lot
time.
of Snow, Vanille, and Saz in Halls.
Mm-hmm.
I did Saz, Hope, and Vanille in Chapter 10, which was very fun. But yeah, I've done a decent amount of everybody. There's the haste running out, so he's going to grab
Yes.
soon.
Momentarily.
Yeah, this guy straight up is hard.
Alright, well, you did manage to,
I lived.
yeah, interrupt him, I think. Which is kind of funny.
I get to see what he does after he scrim.
Mm-hmm.
So he does Paul on and he debuffs the crap out of you. And we're not instantly dying. Wow, he's doing so little damage now. We're not instantly dying. He's no longer in peril
Yes,
either.
so we've got even less chance of it hitting.
Bye, Saz.
I'm still going! This rules.
But yeah, you do get strong enough to survive his screech eventually. It's just like... he's just mean.
Is it really over?
It's just RNG.
The way we are doing
the method
it.
I am doing it is RNG, and I don't do any other method of killing Mewtwo. He's not worth doing.
Yep.
I'm not really getting unlucky. I have a 2% chance of deathing when I have Imperil on him.
Yes. I am keeping track.
He is just a real shit to fight properly.
He does so much damage. And like, there's not much you can do to stop him. So we did get 3 extra deaths off before the Screech there, with the haste.
There he goes.
Ah! Alright, that was 19 deaths to get him, so that's
pretty
not,
good.
that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. But yeah, I can look up his stats here, but yeah, he is like a real dick.
We mentioned this when we cheesed him the first time, but basically, like, death has a 1 in 100 chance of, a 1% chance of hitting normally, and by putting in peril, for each status effect you put on him, it gains another percent. The only thing you can hit him with is in peril, so we were hitting a 1 in 50, rolling a 1 in 50 to instant kill him each time.
Mewtwo's have 2.6 million health. They can call in allies, so they can actually call in
Summon
babies.
further
They can
babies.
call babies. They quake as well, which we've never seen, like...
Yeah, they have like 2 party wipe spells.
He does a whole bunch of debuffs. He takes very little damage from stuff apart from Earth.
Which we don't really have any of.
He's just a real dick.
Yup.
We have a Hunter's Friend. Oh, that's good. That's like a stall item.
Ah. Good shit. Good shit.
His stagger is 888%.
Big hands.
You can fight him straight up. I never do.
Yes.
I never have, and I never will.
The game has offered us an option.
We actually never have to fight him again.
Yep. Yeah, there are 2 Neo Chu missions in the game, and once you've done them, you done them.
So yeah, we've done 35, 36, 38, 41, and 45. R at the bottom is the one you get after you do all of them. So you have to do this place at least 7 times.
Yep.
In order to do all of it. Pain in the ass.
It's quite a pain, and you will get so bored of the interstitial enemies.
But we never have to do B1, C1, D1,
Yes,
or E1
the
ever
one path
again.
is dead.
So we'll see a lot of A1 and B2, because that's a lot easier than B1.
Yep.
Alright, completed 1 of Titan's final challenges. However, other routes remain to be taken, and other enemies remain to be challenged along the way. If you wish to attempt a new route, touch the Seath Stone again.
Try that shit.
That's fine. Let's get some Crystarium in here. Alright. Yeah, I've pretend there's a lot of bonus bosses where it is just like, I hope you have a very specific strategy.
Yep. We have talked about FF10 a bit, and one thing that I do find funny is how it's much easier to fill out the Crystarium here than the actual action of filling out the sphere grid in FF10.
Oh my goodness.
Takes literal
So
hours.
funny. It is a branching path, just like Shadow the Hedgehog.
It is true. Which is coming up in GDQ this week.
Oh yeah. Can't believe GDQ's starring on our anniversary. That's
I know.
wild.
It's because it's usually a month later.
Yeah, is it early?
Yes, this year. There's a reason for it that I don't remember.
Oh, I'm so close to that roll level. It's gonna be a while before we max Saboteur.
We'll be doing the full 100% route. I believe GDQ is doing a weird donation thing for it.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing.
I don't even know what counts as 100% in that game.
Hell.
And we can see our health starting to finally shoot.
Oh god, yes.
Yeah, you can really see Snow. Well, this is where Snow's best sentinelist comes in. He has like almost twice the health of Hope.
Yup. And that's a lot.
It's good. It's good. He's gonna be useful for a certain fight. Alright, so there's the Imam one that I declined to do before. Like, I looked at and went, I do like all the 5 stars we have. Just makes my life easier. So we have now fought an Imam, and I believe this is just one of them.
Just one, for funsies.
Instead of 2 of the
It does say,
fuckers.
and then there was one.
I mean, it said A. Tonbury, and it didn't mean A. Tonbury. Alright, should we fight this guy and
Finish up there? Sounds good.
I could always fight another turtle. I do have 5 TP, I could do it. Like 10's grid is like, it's really interesting. It really differentiates the characters a lot until the end of the game where they're basically all the same. Like, I do like this game that everybody, even at the end of the game, like, they're not all the same. Even when everyone maxes out every job, some people are better at some things than others. Some people don't get all elements, some people... But all the debuffs and stuff and buffs are very weird because, like... They're very character dependent.
Yes, this definitely feels like a response to the endgame FF10 and 12 thing that people say. Where, like, you know, the grids are very much... The license board is the same, the grid is the same.
Yeah. Well, the job system of 12 in the Zodiac
changes the
change
grid.
that, yeah.
Which is a cool thing, and again, probably also a response to people talking about the original 12 just having one license board.
Yeah, it is like 10 and 12 definitely, original 12 definitely has that problem of everyone ends up the same, and then you kind of just end up using Tidus, Waka, and Riku because those are the only ones who can do underwater combat.
Yup.
So, like, you can use the other three, so nothing's stopping you, but you can't use them during underwater combat.
But Yuna can't swim.
Yuna can't swim. So, like, you kind of get limited by that.
And I would say even in 12, like, you will usually end up with pretty different characters for most of the game. It is very much the end game where you throw down you buy every license on the board and then you just use the best characters, you know? In 12, it actually basically came down, original 12, it basically came down to character animations and who had the fastest attacks by the end, especially because spells were useless.
Alright, at least I won't have to Libra this guy, so that'll be helpful. Alright, time to fix.
Untwist ourselves.
I have used Saz as my battle character for most of this playthrough.
Yes. Saz has probably been the most used character.
I do tend to switch from that. When we did our playthrough, I used Snow, Saz, and Vanille for pretty much all of the end game, and I used Snow a lot.
Yep.
This game I've really stuck with Saz. I like Saz. But
Saz is great.
I have bopped around, and I did enjoy Chapter 10, Saz, Hope and Vanille. That was fun.
Every transition looks like a cutscene starting. Every time. It gets me.
Yeah, he's all the way over there. Probably would be best to just warp.
Yes.
But do I just ride a chocobo at this point? Yeah, the Dark Aeons are really weird because they were added... they weren't in the original version, the North American release. As a European person, we got them in the first release, and poor Saber remembers just walking back to Besaid, you know, following a guide, and getting absolutely monstered by Dark Valefor because he's not there in the North American version of the PS2 game.
Yup.
And so that's one of his fond memories of being like, "Whom's the fuck is this?" And he just killed me. But yeah, since they were added later, they are way overtuned. You'll find that in a lot of games that have like things added later. I feel like basically every Final Fantasy GBA bonus dungeon
added some absolute motherfuckers.
Added a bonus dungeon that was just massively overtuned and just like, hey, you beat our original super bosses. Well, here's a bigger version of Omega. Fuckheads.
Super bosses.
You can beat Shinryu? No, you can't. Here's Neo Shinryu. So yeah, like, basically when re-releases add stuff, you can generally bet that it's going to be, like, stupid and annoying, honestly.
Totally ridiculous, yes.
And the Dark Aeon's extremely common in that, because they were not in it originally.
Yep.
They were added in the quote-unquote international release, which is what Europe got, and it was basically an upgraded version for Japan. That then Europe also got, because it took so long to translate. So, and it really is. Like, that sort of thing is extremely common in games that get a re-release and get bonus content.
Yep.
And yeah, it is like, the way it makes the challenge is limiting your tools because, like, wow, you chumped this boss by using this thing.
But what if we take that away from you?
You know, you can't stop them, like, I don't even know, Omega Mark II, I think it's called, in FF5. And it's like, all the strats for Omega, they were like, no, you can't do them against bigger, stronger, meaner Omega now. How dare you even attempt to do that?
I mean, it
the
kind of
Dark
is the
Ants are
end
kinda
point
like
of
that,
these
yeah.
battle systems. Like, if anything, I feel like Final Fantasy XIII is one of the best for kind of letting really strong enemies have specific weaknesses. Fang keeps getting pained, which is very annoying.
Yeah. I need to do vigilance on it.
Yes, he is super, smacking.
I usually hasten vigilance. I kind of forgot that.
Right. Even one of them. Still need it.
I like FF13 because it hardly ever takes tools away from you. Oh, thanks God, both. Like, you can death Mewtwo, one of the hardest bosses in the game. You can summon to cut the legs off turtles. You can even death the turtles.
Yup.
Once you do that. Like, there are very few bosses where the game is just like, you don't get to use any of your tools here. Alright, so let's print shoes on Vanille. That's it. Like, the super bosses actually very much encourage the use of, like, a lot of tools. It really wants you to figure out the good ways to use buffs, debuffs, and inflict the damage. One of the reasons I love the grind of this game is I love killing the turtles, because it is so interesting, all the different ways, how strong you get. The turtles are an enemy which are insanely hard to fight.
Yup.
Early on, and then now we're using things like summon to like knock their legs down, and they're still hard to kill. Like, by the way, it took me an hour to figure out the setup to kill the turtle, even after I knocked it down.
Yup.
They're still hard to kill. But then later on, we'll actually be strong enough that we don't need to summon anymore. We'll actually just take the legs out ourselves. And then kill the turtles. And it's such a level of progression. And it's such an interesting... It lets you use tools. Like, death is actually useful for certain super bosses.
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna do something immensely stupid for a mission. I think we've actually seen the Seath Stone for this mission. Yes, we have. And it is a lot of work. It is not worth it, but I love doing this to that mission. It is one of the funniest ways of just blasting a mission that I have ever, like, done. And it's so good. And I really like the system that allows you to experiment and find your own way through things. And let you play in your own style. Like, I can play this game all sorts of different ways now, but like always in the way I like to play video games, like aggressively. Like, Final Fantasy XIII doesn't have any mini games. These are the side quests.
Yeah, it is kind of a plus for it.
I enjoy the battle system so much that I think this is, to me, like, I can see, like, if you don't like minigame, like, basically the only minigame in the game is the one where you do right at near the start, where you take over the Juggernaut.
Right, of course.
And you stomp on those enemies.
Automatons,
That's
yeah.
it. That's the only minigame in the game. That's it. And I love that this game just doesn't have any minigames. Like, none. There's nothing. It is just like, it's a great story, great characters, really interesting, like, mounted gameplay and narrative, and the side things are all just fight.
They really honed the battle system to a point.
I really love fighting things in. and like figuring out the best ways to do it fast.
Yep.
I really love the battle system of this game.
Yes,
and
you can tell that they really wanted this to be the one where they like honed this thing as much as they possibly could.
And that is the thing for me. A lot of mini games are like, we don't think our core systems are interesting enough to sustain a whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And so they put in shitty mini games, and it's like, no, your core systems are actually the good thing.
The thing I'm here for.
About the game. This is like what I want. This is what I want to do. I don't want to. I'm playing Sly Cooper for the stealth platforming. I don't want to do a fucking twin stick hacking segment.
Are you sure?
That's in 3, and it sucks nuts. Spyro, it's like, you know, a lot of the worst things about Spyro are the things where like they add in, fucking Bentley. See, sucks. It sucks so bad. And like, Spyro with skateboarding. Don't really care for the skateboarding. It's like they definitely think that people will be bored of our main system, so we gotta add things, and it's like you don't. And FF10's minigames are dreadful. And that's like really sad. Apart from Blitzball, which is really good. Like, it's really sad how many terrible minigames are in 10.
Chocobo.
Fucking Chocobo.
It's not in your hands.
If your minigames are good, that's like... I still kind of think that, like, they've got to do more than just... I'm here to break up the gameplay, which is what most minigames are. It's like the lock-picking minigames in, like, immersive sims and stuff. It's like, even if they're good, they're just there. They're not really doing anything.
Yep.
And so, like, I'm very much of a mind of, like, minigames, get out of here. Like, I've said this before, but I'm like, minigames.
That's why Vanille's just like, oh, yep, here she goes
fishing
again.
Minigames, get them out of my game. Can't hate fishing. You know, like,
there she goes again.
She's listening to Saz rant about minigames. And so it's like, if you put minigames in, they've got to be good. But like, I'm here for your core gameplay. It's like Stardew Valley has like mini arcade games. It's like, I'm not here for that. Why is there a fucking trophy? I have not gotten the platinum for Stardew Valley because there is a shit minigame that you have to high fucking score to get a trophy. And I can't do it because it's a stupid twins... I don't know if it's twins. It's a shooter. It's like a... You're in the center and you shoot out. There's like a specific name for that kind of thing, but I hate it. I hate it. Hate it. And yeah, I like 9, which has a lot of like stupid side shit. But then I feel like 9 kind of leads in on how completely optional all the side shit is.
Sure.
Like, you don't have to touch any of the mini games if you don't want to. You can. I like Choco Hot and Cold. That is a good like mini game in my opinion. It's really fun to do and it gets you a lot of good prizes. But you don't have to. You don't have to touch it. It's completely optional. I feel like 10s are also optional, but they hide the ultimate
Some really
weapons.
good stuff
They
behind
hide
them.
the ultimate weapons behind them, so if you want to do any of the, like, ultimate boss shit, you better be prepared to win a race in under 0 seconds, and it's under 0 seconds. If you hit 0 exactly, you don't get it! You don't get it!
She will never forgive 10
Guess what happened to me?
I'm gonna have to drag her away from the microphone at this point.
You get the you got it in 0 seconds jingle and a title, but you do not get the prize. Don't get the prize.
All right, well, we'll be back tomorrow.
We'll be back with the Torkin. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. You're with me.
I will be.
Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory. Also doesn't.
Oh no.
Does Cyber Sleuth have minigames?
I don't fucking know. I've never played it.
You watched me play the original.
No, I
one.
haven't.
I streamed it.
Oh, Cyber Sleuth, the first
the original one. Did that have minigames in it?
I don't think it did.
Why are my favorite games that don't have minigames in it? I wonder why.
Anyway.
Alright, tomorrow is Cyber Sleuth Tuesday. More Bart killing with Saz, more of these post-game quests, and more ranting about minigames. Bye, everyone!
Bye-bye.